What's up everybody, Josh here and you're watching Chimp Skills. And today I want to talk about hacking your sleep. So if you're like myself, you may have problems from time to time where you either struggle to get to sleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep, or you're just having generally interrupted sleep. So you wake up in the morning and you don't really feel at your best. So I've had a little bit of annoying night's sleep lately, so it's forced me to revisit on how to get the best benefit out of your sleep and how to put yourself in the best spot where you can sleep all the way through. So there's a few things that you want to clear up straight away in your room or wherever you sleep. You could be Batman, you could be sleeping in a cave. I don't know you. But what you want to do is you want to eliminate any sources of light that are getting into your room. So if you live in a sort of highly populated area where there's a lot of street lights and stuff, or lights from buildings coming in, you want to get some blackout curtains. Or alternatively, you can wear an eye patch. I found them really helpful. I've got annoying blinds that let bits of light in the morning, so during summer you could be getting up as early as 4:20. Now, what else you want to look at is any lights you have in your room, so any clocks, stereos, any electronic devices that are emitting an LED. You want to either turn them off and get them out, which would be ideal, or you can put a bit of paper, tape it over them or something like that. The next thing you want to take care of is sound. So you could get some earplugs if, for instance, you get woken up with animals or sirens if you're living near a main road, any of those kinds of things. So that's your basic kind of stuff. Now you want to look at more about what you're doing before you're going to sleep and help to set up having a good night's sleep. So what I found is probably the easiest way to do it is to have a little bit of a ritual before you go to sleep. So that involves cutting out some things. So I don't drink caffeine, but ideally after 2 p.m. you probably want to cut it out. And then leading in towards the evening, before you're going to sleep, about 2 hours before, you want to cut out all screen time. So that's iPads, phones, computers, anything with electronic that has sort of that LCD screen. The reason is that it is emitting blue light, which basically is telling your brain to wake the fuck up. As far as it's concerned, that light is like the sun. So you might be able to get to sleep, but then you might find that you're waking up throughout the night and it's really messing up with your circadian rhythms. And I find if I cut out screen time, which I haven't been doing lately, at least 2 hours before I go to sleep, I'm pretty sweet. So that's one of the main things that I've got to look out for. And I know that they're very popular now. Before you go to sleep, a lot of people might be on their phone or something like that. And if you're not sleeping well, cut that shit out. And a couple of other things as well. There's some supplements you can take. So I take a ZMA, so zinc, magnesium, and B12 before I go to sleep. Magnesium is a really good one. It acts as like a muscle relaxant and can help you stay relaxed, and basically you'll be less restless when you're sleeping. If you've been traveling, you can take things like melatonin. You can get them in supplements like 5-HTP. It's a good non-habit forming substance to take. You take it for a week. Say for instance, if you're jet lagged or if you just had a lot of problems sleeping, and that normally will reset your circadian rhythms. Now there's other things as well. You can go to a bit more of the extreme. You can even start dimming all the lights in your house or cutting any unnecessary light out. And one of the things that I sort of found was pretty valuable is before I go to sleep, one of the main things I do is brush my teeth. So you got to be really careful because you're sort of getting ready to go to bed to brush your teeth and you whack on the bathroom light and they're generally pretty bright. So if you could have some candles lit or something like that, or if you can brush your teeth earlier, I don't know how you're going to get around that. Ideally, we'd all go into the bush and have no electricity for a week and our circadian rhythms would be reset and they'd be back to perfect because we wouldn't have any artificial light. But I like to walk around my house without tripping over shit, which involves lights. So like I mentioned, you can either dim the lights or have some candles lit around, and within that 2 hour window before you go to sleep, try and minimize that as much as possible. If you find yourself waking up throughout the night as well, it could be that the body is running low on glycogen, so you can have things like a teaspoon of honey before you go to sleep. And if you find yourself needing to go to the toilet and stuff, waking up, you can put in some Himalayan sea salt, which will act as a bit more of a fluid retention whilst you're sleeping, so you're not having to urinate as much. Or drink water, cut it out at least half an hour to an hour before you go to sleep. Look guys, that's just some of the stuff that I've come across. If there's anything more, feel free to share it in the comments. Love to hear it. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a share, and until next time, peace.